Hi Pisces, hope you're good. This is your eclipse reading. You had the Wheel of Fortune as your major arcana. It says the Pharaoh navigates cosmic cycles, orchestrating fate and destiny to ensure prosperity and cosmic harmony. So you are in a very fated or destined time right now. Let's pull you a moon energy card just to get a bit more information, and then we'll tap in with the tarot. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's get you your messages. What is going to be the strongest theme for you in this eclipse season? Whatever it is, it's fated, it's destiny. Cutting your losses. Okay, so it's destined for you to cut your losses. So this may be in regards to a relationship. It could even be a job. It could be, you know, leaving a company. It could be anything actually. But basically, this eclipse is going to be shifting you. So you may start to see your physical environment around you change. Cutting your losses. So literally that means leaving any person, place or thing in the past as you move forward into your future. Bottom of the deck, change your tune. This is something that you've been struggling with for a while, something you can't let go of. This could be a person, place or thing, but it's divine destiny. It's fated for you to leave this person, place or thing in the past because you have new experiences to have and to learn from and to grow from. So whatever lessons you may have undergone in that cycle, it's over. There's no more lessons to learn from that cycle. It's time to cut the losses. You know, if you've experienced a loss, it's time to just surrender it, let it go, knowing that better will be coming, or something more aligned to your frequency will be coming in your immediate future as a result of this eclipse. All right, change your tune. This is something that this is repetitive. It's a repetitive cycle, which means that the divine, the universe wants you to break free from this thing that you've been doing on repeat. Okay, so let's tap in with some tarot for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Virgo. Messages for Pisces for this eclipse season. This may, okay, so what I'm seeing already is this may be involving a relationship from your past. That I'm seeing the Three of Swords, which means there was some form of heartbreak or heartache involved in this situation. I'm also seeing breadcrumbing, so perhaps you didn't give as much as you know you should have, or vice versa, flip the roles if needed. And so you need to just cut your losses. This situation didn't work out. There was a lot of secrets with the moon energy, a lot of illusions. This may even be someone that you thought was your twin flame. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Five of Wands, conflict energy now. Pisces energy coming through. So I feel you're quite angry at the moment, Pisces. You're wanting to reconnect or collaborate with someone, but that cycle is over. This is the reason why you're being told to cut your losses and just leave it alone and keep it moving. All right, let's get some tarot. Current energy for Pisces in this eclipse season. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. These cards just felt really sticky, like stuck together for a while, which represents some form of stagnant energy, stagnancy or stubbornness, not wanting to move, or ego, Nine of Cups. Some form of stagnancy here, not wanting to cut your losses, not wanting to move on from your past. These cards have got very heavy, stuck together, not wanting to shuffle. So we're starting off with the Nine of Cups. It can represent a wish fulfillment or satisfaction, but it can also represent the ego. King of Swords and the Six of Cups. King of Swords energy, which is quite logical, in your head, very focused, analytical rather than going with your emotions. Can come across quite cold at times or detached. It's because they're focused on logic rather than what, you know, their feelings. So you could be coming across as a King of Swords. Six of Cups is the past. So perhaps you were like that in the past, and that's the reason why it didn't work out. There was no love. There was no, it was all about ego. Flip the roles if needed. Six of Cups can also represent children or past lives. Tell me more, please. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That can represent family, community, or being in your purpose. So, in the past, okay, now we have the karmic wheel coming out again. So, what I'm picking up is, in the past, you experienced this abundant lifestyle, I feel. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups coming out, this is something that you experienced in your past. Hierophant, Nine of Wands, and the Judgment. Hierophant can represent a commitment of some sort, or it can represent higher energies, like the higher self, the higher, like spirituality, for instance, or some form of religion or organization, a hierarchy. Nine of Wands and the Judgment card. So feeling burnt out, feeling as though you're the wounded warrior, feeling exhausted because of some form of judgment that you're under or judgment call that you made. Tell me more, please, Spirit. What I'm picking up is you perhaps were a bit defensive about being in a commitment. Perhaps you wanted to be single with the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon card. You wanted to be single. And so it was a struggle to get this level of commitment. Six of Swords and the High Priestess. So you may have actually had a relationship with someone that was quite intuitive, with the High Priestess coming out. Well, this person decided to move away to more calmer shores, so to speak, moving away to protect their peace. Six of Swords, the High Priestess. Or you chose to move away from this person because you knew that they were very intuitive. And so you, okay, so what I'm getting is you wanted to be Mr. Player and you wanted to be single. Nine of Pentacles. You wanted to be single. So there may have been a lot of secrets that you kept hidden, but you realised that you wouldn't be able to keep these secrets hidden from this person because she's actually a High Priestess. She's actually very intuitive and has a very open and active third eye. So they moved away from you to protect their peace because I feel as though you were heavily burdening this person to prevent them from wanting a commitment with you. So ultimately self-sabotaging. So this counterpart of yours, this past person or this soulmate from the past, decided to move away from this kind of dynamic, burdensome dynamic, towards a calmer lifestyle. But this has put you in a mental prison now with the Eight of Swords. So you're stuck in your head now because you're realizing that this person has gone. This is perhaps where you're needing to cut your losses and leave this person to do what they're doing and to focus on yourself. You wanted to be independent, so that's perhaps what the focus needs to be on. Building your independence, maintaining your independence. But I feel for some reason you've got your eyes on the past because you see that they're in or on track or in alignment to receive 10 pentacles. So perhaps you're wanting to return because of this 10 pentacles energy here, but your advice is to cut your losses and to keep moving forward. Hermit energy, finding the time to go within, introspection. Ace of Cups. So deep down, I feel there is some love for this person that you have. Are you suppressing your love, or you suppressed your love for this person? What is this? The Hermit. And then the Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you suppressed the love, the true love that you actually had for this person, and you chose to focus on work and money instead. So you had a choice on your hands with the Lovers card. That could represent lovers, soulmates, and it can also represent a choice. And it's looking as though your choice was either love that you actually manifested with the divine, your person, someone that was suitable for you, in alignment with you and your needs, and vice versa, or money and career, or just getting in the bag. And I feel as though you chose money, and now you're stuck in your head because you're realizing that the love of your life is gone. It can be in regards to a Leo, Strength card. So with this Strength card, I'm getting taming the inner beast. Like, okay, I'm hearing addictions now. Taming the inner beast, taming that addictions, desires, those desires. Why am I getting the 7 deadly sins now? So okay, so rather than choosing love, you chose to focus on immediate gratification, or lower vibrational or lower chakra base, base chakra kind of. I'm hearing a lot of sirens right now, which represents Archangel Michael and protection. We have the Emperor. So, okay, now I'm picking up that now you've been trying to control or use some form of control tactics. You've been using some form of control tactics to prevent this feminine energy from moving forward. 7 of Swords. So I heard Archangel Michael, the sirens representing protection, because it's looking like you've been doing some sneaky, underhanded stuff. Unfortunately, Pisces, don't shoot the messenger. And again, flip the roles if needed. If it's not you, it may be, role reversal. Knight of Wands, very impulsive, aggressive energy, and the 10 Wands. So you have been in this very aggressive, deceptive energy to try and control the situation. But this situation cannot be controlled, because remember, your major arcana, or the major theme for your eclipse season, is destiny. So you're not in control of this. The divine is, and the Most High has advised this feminine energy, this high priestess energy, to move away from your lifestyle, because your lifestyle is very chaotic. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, that's heavy burdens. So if this person is a high priestess, there is no way that this person would be able to carry out their work, their purpose. That's what their focus is. There is no way that this person would be able to carry out their mission or their life's work, their life's purpose, in this kind of dynamics, and that's the lifestyle that you've chosen. Heavy energy, baggage, not releasing your past. And again, this whole reading is suggesting that you're not wanting to release your past, but your advice is to do that, to cut your losses, release your past, change your tune, start something new. And under that, it's saying, look, it's meant to be. This is destiny. It's fated. This is how your life was meant to play out. So I'm hearing Akashic record. This is part of your divine, this is your blueprint. The Akashic record is like a snapshot of your life when you were born, snapshot of the planetary alignments when you were born. So this is part of your life, your life path. And now it's looking like you are feeling heartbroken with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, because you chose money over love, and ultimately it's left you with nothing. We have the Ace of Pentacles here now. So what is this? I didn't see these. What's this? Seven of Cups, illusions. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Empress. So you are deliberately trying to cast illusions in this Empress's life. This is a divine feminine that you're playing games with. Deliberately trying to burden them, deliberately confusing them. It's looking like you're lighting candles with their name on as well to cause them heavy anxiety, because you don't want them to move on, but they've already gone. So all this is only going to return onto your head. Karma, that's your fate, because of how you chose to treat this feminine energy. And it was a divine feminine, which means they're heavily protected. We have the Knight of Cups. So now you're wanting to move towards this person and offer a cup of love to them, but it's over. What's the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, please? It's over. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Again, you had two paths to choose. One was money, one was divine love, and you chose to leave love, Eight of Cups. You walked away. So how can you burden someone when it was you that walked away? That was your choice. That was your choice. And we have the Ace of Swords here representing the truth. Queen of Swords. So, okay, what's the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or someone that is very intelligent, very clear in their communication, which represents and then under that was the truth. So Queen of Wands, this could be in regards to a fire sign, a very confident, attractive, and I don't mean physically attractive, I mean her energy is attractive, confident, very, you know, a leader as well, supports the community, leads and supports the community or her loved ones. Let me get some advice for you now, Pisces, to close this reading. We have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. So someone has identified the truth about a union. Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Temperance, and the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're going to be receiving a new opportunity in love, which is going to be successful. And in this union, you will be able to build with this person, Three of Pentacles. And it's going to be heavily protected with the Temperance card. It's going to be balanced, equal give and take, I'm hearing. And we have the Queen of Cups, someone that is very nurturing, caring. I feel as well you also have a Queen of Swords in the mix. You've been busy. Queen of Swords in the mix, but she's coming out as the Devil. I feel this person is obsessed with you, with the Devil and the Ten of Cups. So you have a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person that is obsessed with you and is actually trying to bind you to them. Third party situation. So this is a love triangle. You have love for a past person who has moved on with their life because they're in their purpose. someone who is very intuitive, someone that comes out as the high priestess and is a divine feminine. So you chose to walk away from that person because your focus was money, but you did have love for them, but you kept that to yourself with the hermit energy. And then now you have a Queen of Swords who is obsessed with you, with the devil, and has been trying to bind you to them. So we have 3 cups, we have 3 people involved, but this situation is coming to an end with the World card. This eclipse season is going to cleanse this whole situation and put you back into alignment to where the divine actually wants you at this time. So this 4 of Wands energy, this union energy, was a major betrayal, 10 of Swords. And now it's time for the parties to heal with the 4 of Swords and start a new beginning. So this feminine is on her new journey, and you're being guided to do the same. Move on with the Chariot card. Cut your losses. Allow destiny and this eclipse season to do its thing, to clear away any stagnant energy, especially this Queen of Swords that's trying to bind you, is obsessed with you, Devil and the 10 of Cups. It's time for all parties to move forward with the Chariot card. Let me know if it resonates in the comments. Hit the like for me if it resonates. Drop your comments as well. I love to hear from you. And also hit that follow for me. Hit the subscribe depending on where you're watching. And all the best with this, Pisces. If you need a personal reading, you can do so. Or you can book via the website naturalmiracles.co.uk. Let go of any resentment, Pisces, for this feminine energy who chose herself. She loves herself and she didn't want to be burdened and involved in this mess. And I don't think you would either. If it was the other way around, you probably would have done the same. So release the evil eye. There's no need for any jealousy. You had your chance. You're just going to have to work through this grief that you're experiencing now, the loss of this person. But evil eyeing them and causing burdens to this person's life is only going to result in you experiencing more karma, manipulation here, spell work, or, you know, trying to manipulate the energies. You need to let go and allow the divine and allow the universe to do what it does. So you're being guided to manifest a new beginning for yourself and release the past with love for, you know, the experience that you got from it. All right, Pisces, all the best with that. Hit that like, follow, subscribe again for me. It's appreciated, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care.